liberty and justice for all.
This is to advise those present at this meeting of the Board of Education of the Pinelands Regional School District in the County of Ocean that adequate notice of this meeting was provided in accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act. The notice has been posted in the Board of Education office, junior high school and high school buildings. The notice was also sent to the Press of Atlantic City, Asbury Park Press, and filed with the municipal clerks of Bass River Township, Eagleswood Township, Little Egg Harbor Township, and the Borough of Tuckerton. We have a roll call, please.
Sure. Miss Betty? Should we mark absent? Mr. Bonacke?
Here.
Miss Johnson?
Here.
Miss Crystal Martin?
Here.
Miss Patty Martin? Should we mark absent? Miss Betty? I'm sorry. Mrs. McVeigh?
Here.
Mr. Vaux?
Here.
Mr. Dalio?
Here.
Mr. Hewitt?
Here.
We are in session.
Item number 3, approval of minutes. Recommend a motion to approve the minutes from July 21st, regular and executive. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
Any questions? All right, we will go to a roll call vote.
Mr. Bonacke?
Yes.
Miss Johnson?
Abstain.
Miss Crystal Martin?
Yes.
Mrs. McVeigh?
Here. Yes.
Mr.
Never
Vaux?
mind. Yes.
Mr. Dalio?
Yes.
Mr. Hewitt?
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right, we'll move on to item number 4, reports, superintendent's report.
Sure, thank you, Mr. Hewitt. All right, and my page up. I'll be brief. Just a quick notice, we have our Hall of Fame induction ceremony on September 20th at 9 a.m. The board members will be getting an invitation from Mr. Sunderman. Thank you to the board members that came to our goal-setting meeting with the administration. We are going to be focusing on chronic absenteeism this year. If you are not a conflicted member, there's a hard copy of the merit goal that I'm going to be focusing on for this year, which is aligned with attendance. We are ready for our opening of school. We've been working very hard all summer. A special thank you to the 12-month secretarial staff, the maintenance and custodians, IT, and the administration for all of their hard work this summer. It was a, knock on wood, a very smooth summer. Saturday is the 16th Community That Cares Run. It is a 5K and a fun run for families if you can attend that in the morning. August 26th, the township asked to use our facilities to host one of their meetings. So they will be using our high school. And lastly, there is some produce from our garden out back in the back of the room. Anyone is welcome to take it. That's all I have.
All right, thank you, Dr. McCooley. We have no presentations scheduled, so we will move to item number 6, work session, board forum. Does anyone have anything for board forum?
I have a few things.
Okay.
I was just curious, I wasn't able to make the board retreat, but I was just curious how many board members were able to attend?
4.
And President Hewitt, do we plan on doing a board-only retreat where we set board goals?
That has not been discussed.
Okay. Can we maybe reach out to Justin Wright, our representative, to discuss that?
I can inquire with him.
Okay, because usually it's, our board retreat should just be us figuring out some board goals in addition to the school district doing their own goals. You know, repeating a attendance goal that was already paid out for a merit increase, and that we obviously have not remedied the situation to repeat that district goal is kind of,
Decorum?
No, that's fine. I think she's okay.
you know, I feel like that we could do better as a board together to get together and decide what each board member would like the district to get into.
If I may, Mr.
I
President Hewitt,
know
what the board said.
Crystal also mentioned about the board getting certified, and I emailed you that. if you could contact Justin Wright about that training and see if the board wants to continue to do that.
Yes, I appreciate the reminder about that.
Okay.
I have a note about that. Thank you.
He said he was very receptive about doing that and getting us to training that we would like to do for that. And I'm assuming still no update on the IRS fees of $115,000 that we paid out. I've been asking since I think February for information.
I think you gave an answer on that already.
Yeah,
No,
I've
you
given-
haven't. You said
It's
you
just
you
not
and
the answer you want to hear, but.
no,
you
because I didn't get
weren't
any
given an answer.
information. Donio said I wasn't allowed to get information because I wasn't a board member, but yet I voted on it. So I feel like I'm entitled to know what we paid out the $115,000 for the IRS fees.
It was explained during executive session at the time that it happened, and that was what Mr. Donio and I had talked about. So that is the answer that you received.
Does any board member at that time want to disclose what that was for?
We
or-
wouldn't be
think
able
we
to
can talk
talk
about
about something
something
that
in
was an executive.
But we paid out for it.
It was on a
So-
bills list. I mean, that's something
Yeah,
that needs to
so-
be in it, but you can't talk about something we talked about in executive session in open session.
Okay. So I'm just going to assume that it was something that your office messed up on.
Decorum.
See, that's the
So
part that's
another
not helpful.
thing,
You can ask the question, but you can't insinuate
But I can.
wrongdoing.
I can.
I know. It's not helpful, though, at all.
Investigating, I know I sent a complaint to you from a community member that had information that Ms. Frasca was releasing information that was discussed in executive session to a family member, and that family member was talking to a Linda Defoe in town about that. I didn't know if that was investigated. I know you said you were going to look into that, and again, I haven't heard anything.
I mean, if trying to figure out how to answer this question. I don't really have an answer for you on that.
Okay. And any update on the tort claims that Ms. McCauley, her husband, and Gina Frasca put against the board for $5 million each to sue for harassment?
I think it's against you. It's to you. It's not the board. It's you.
Well, the board is
And
named.
there's
I'm
no
an
update
entity.
There have been no updates.
Nope.
No updates?
Not of recent, no.
Okay. And then I had a question about the senior Disney trip. For a student, I don't know if Miss Elmwood is here. I don't see her. For students that have like a disability where they need assistance in the hotel room with showering or whatnot, is the paras responsible for that, or can a parent go and be a chaperone?
Is this an agenda item?
No.
Okay, well, we can get back to you then.
Well, you don't have an answer, or,
And-
you don't have your war room back there to tell you
Decorum?
answers?
Decorum?
Come on, Stephanie, please.
Well, I'm just,
No, but
it's
I
a
mean,
question. You're a
but-
superintendent. You've been a superintendent for 8 years.
Decorum?
You've never had this.
Mr. Hewitt, this is very
Okay.
insulting.
But I'm not yelling. I'm not cursing.
I understand.
I'm asking the superintendent, who's our employee.
You are correct. You are
a
not yelling.
question.
You are not yelling. You are not cursing.
And she's interrupting.
But
And I can't get answers to any of my questions.
maybe if you rephrase the question in a way that isn't rude or doesn't insinuate wrongdoing or insinuate that someone is inept at their job, you might get a better answer.
So
But that's the way that you're asking the questions. Like, do you hear yourself asking the questions that way?
Yes, but this is how I speak, and I'm very direct.
Well,
And
there's
I
a
can't
difference
help it
between
if her, if
there's a
her
difference between being
feelings are
direct and a
hurt.
difference between being rude.
Well, her
and a
feelings are
difference
hurt,
between
but she
being
can't
direct-
do her job. I'm asking for a
Decorum?
parent.
Mr. Hewitt, please gavel. Thank you. We have a policy.
So, you know, you're in charge of her as an employee, right? She doesn't tell you what to do.
Thank you.
I don't think you know that.
I appreciate your reminder.
Okay, well, I think you should step down, because you obviously have no clue what you're doing.
Well, thank you. I appreciate your input.
Mr. Hewitt, President Hewitt?
For management
done that.
training, I would really suggest that our admins do that. I've gotten a third complaint from employees that Ms. Miller and Ms. McCooley outside of school and inside of school have asked illegal questions to them, like when they're gonna retire, when are you leaving? I know
Decorum?
we've
I don't talk
had
to anybody outside of
ULP
school.
Decorum?
claims from Ms.
Decorum?
Frasca,
More
firing
accusations, decorum,
Okay.
we have a policy against this.
firing employees because they're pregnant, things to that nature. I would
I
just
mean, she
suggest
needs
that our
Decorum?
to
manage-
stay on-
This is-
she needs to stay on
Decorum?
topic.
I would
Okay.
just suggest that we look into management training
Decorum?
because some of these questions for our administrators are HR 101, and it would stop a lot of the legal aspects of it. So maybe Cooper Levinson can do personal development training on things not to say to employees. Um, and let's see. Oh, I'm sure we're gonna get a presentation in October, but, our graduation rate, what was that last year?
I can get back to you, this is not an agenda item. If you have other things you'd like me to
The
review,
board
I can
forum
get back
does
to you.
not have to be all about agenda
Okay,
items,
I'll get
correct?
back to you. I don't have it memorized, I'll get back to you.
It's to discuss
Okay.
things, to either put on the agenda or for board members to ask questions about the district, correct?
And she did hear your question.
Can you answer? Is it, board forum is not just for this agenda items, correct?
For the open section.
It's an open forum for board members to discuss things that we're supposed to do as board members.
Yes,
Yes,
in
thank
a
you.
nice, respectful,
Well, I am being respectful. I'm not cursing, I'm not flipping a table, I'm not yelling.
respectful doesn't mean just cursing, but
Well,
she did hear that question. Do you have any
All right,
other
is there
issues
anything
or
else
can we
that,
get to the agenda?
anything else?
The Twilight students, any update on that?
We don't have the program anymore.
Okay, so those kids are left. What is happening with those students then?
I'm not gonna discuss individual students with you, they're all different and unique.
I'm
and
not, there was.
You're interrupting me, I'm answering, you have a question, I have an answer, let me finish.
Oh, I know Mrs. Green isn't here to yell out.
Okay,
Okay.
next, decorum?
See, like,
So those
wh-
13
but-
students are just left out. You got your merit and you're on your way.
you know,
Decorum?
perhaps-
Mr. Hewitt, I'm very insulted.
I understand that.
Decorum. Decorum.
Okay,
I'm glad you know your words.
This is wonderful.
And that's all I have. I know no one else will have anything because
I
they
would like to
Stephanie?
follow up
know
with
what to
something.
do as board members.
Um,
Sad.
President Hewitt, I just wanna follow up on one of the
Wait
items.
till you see this year's signs.
Okay.
She's interrupting again.
Masterpiece.
She's interrupting, decorum,
Stephanie.
That's fine.
decorum.
That's good.
you're on everybody about interrupting.
Everyone knows
Can
you're
you stop
you're
interrupting,
not
Oh,
please?
I'm sorry. I was having a
Both of
kind
you gotta stop.
conversation with
I'm,
Julia.
wait, David,
I
wait a
know.
minute, wait a minute. We've been sitting here listening
I
to
know.
her attacking. I say one word and you get both of you. Don't include me with her.
Okay.
I said nothing to her. She's
I'm
looking over me,
Trying to,
making these weird faces. I'm
trying
allowed to
s-
say something to
I'm
the
trying to
person.
stop the back and forth.
Then you direct it over there where it started.
Okay.
I'm
Thank you.
sorry. My face is weird.
You're just strange. Just stop
I
it.
am.
Really
Okay,
out there.
this is,
I
this
know.
is where it's getting out of hand.
President Hewitt, I'd like to just to follow up on one of the items that was discussed. When a board sets goals, what they do is they will fill out the board evaluation online, and then from that information, board goals can be discussed and set. Board goals are not goals based on the district. It's how the board wants to improve as a Board of Education.
No, that's not true.
Okay.
Any
Okay.
training
She's
that you
interrupting.
get at
Let-
She's
NJS
interrupting.
Please let Dr.
I have the
McCooley
floor.
finish.
Any training from
Okay, we're done. Moving on,
NJSBA,
moving on.
any training from
I'll-
Do we have any new
NJSBA
business?
tells
Anything
you
else?
that there are two
we have new
district different
business?
goals.
Nope,
And
there's
if
no new
any of the
business.
board members went to the
Okay. I
training,
think
Can
we're
she
all-
please be
we're gonna
gavel?
move on.
which
And
you
she
guys
needs to be
never
removed
do,
from the meeting.
Please stop.
That's two.
no training whatsoever.
Okay, do we have any new business?
No.
Maybe old
Are you a board
business.
member? I can't think you could say no to.
Okay. I'm speaking to the board. Do we have any new business? Does anyone have any new business for the board? Moving on to old business.
Where are we with the tree donation?
Thank
It was a
you for
great
bringing
idea.
the tree donation. Thank you for bringing that idea up.
Mhm,
Mrs. Miller contacted me about that in the spring.
mhm.
I dropped the ball on moving quickly on it
Again,
and missed planting time.
okay.
Well, I wouldn't say again. It's the
You-
first
you-
time. It's the first time the opportunity was given to me, and yes, I will admit that I dropped the ball on it and did not get back to her in time and did not get to the board in time. That is my fault, and I will own that
Okay.
mistake. And I will inquire about when the best time for a tree to be planted, because I don't plant trees. So I don't know when the next best time it is.
Do you want to delegate that out to maybe me? And I'll figure it out?
I will let you know.
Okay. Because you don't have time for things, you could let us help you
Okay.
take some
Can we,
stuff off your
can we
plate.
make this, keep this civil?
I am, I'm just saying, if you're busy, which I understand, I'm offering you my time. If you would like to delegate something to one of the other 8 board members here that we're supposed to work as a cohesive team,
Well, thank you. I appreciate
you're more
your-
than welcome to let me know.
I appreciate your offer and your input, and I will get back to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do we have any other old business? All right. Moving on to item number 7, Residents Forum. Agenda items only. Board policy number 0167 encourages community participation in every meeting. However, the board requests that the public respect a 3-minute time limit when commenting on agenda items. Do we have anybody for Residents Forum? All right. Seeing that we have none, we will move on to item number 8, instructional. Recommend the motion to approve personnel items A through F. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Any questions? All right, seeing that there are no questions, we'll go to a vote.
Mr. Bonnicky?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
A through E, yes. F, yes, except for no for math.
Ms. Crystal Martin?
Yes.
Mrs. McVeigh?
Yes.
Mr. Vox?
Yes.
Mr. Dalio?
Yes.
Mr. Hewitt?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item number 9, personnel. Recommend the motion to approve the following operations items A through X. May I have a motion?
Motion.
May I have a second?
Second.
Any questions? All right, seeing that there are no questions, we'll move to a voice vote.
Mr. Bonnicky?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
A, B, yes. C, no. D through J, yes. K, L, no. M, yes. No to Molesky, Dean of Students. N, yes. O through S, no. T, yes. U, no. V, no. W, yes. X, no.
Ms. Crystal Martin?
Yes.
Mrs. McVeigh?
Yes.
Mr. Vox?
Yes.
Mr. Dalio?
Yes.
Mr. Hewitt?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item 10, harassment, intimidation, and bullying. Recommend the motion to approve the following HIB item A.
Motion. Second.
Any questions?
What do we vote if there's no HIB?
My apologies. Are there no? There are no HIBs to vote on. My apologies. I looked at the wrong thing on here. Is there something procedural that I need to do?
I think it's just part of the,
It was just part of
The
the cheat
shell.
sheet.
Part of
'cause
the agenda.
template, yeah.
Yep. Sorry. All right, so do we need to rescind the motions or just procedurally? I think,
No, I think we can just move on to the
okay.
next item.
Thank you. Sorry about that. Item number 11, policies and procedures. Recommend the motion to approve the policies and procedures item A through E. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Any questions?
I have a question about policy 2422, statutory curricular requirements. Number 2, breast self-examination. It says requires offering instruction of breast self-examination for students in grades 7 through 12. How will that be taught? Will the girls be separated from boys during health class? Will just female teachers be teaching that? Or how do we ensure student safety? absence of embarrassment and ridicule.
As far as I know, the students are separated, male and female teachers, and more details, I didn't have this question in advance, I can get back to you.
I gave you a list of, or gave Mr. Hewitt a list of questions, but nothing was answered, so.
We didn't get questions because questions you're supposed to copy the superintendent on as well, so we didn't get any questions.
Well, I was told not to communicate with you, and I don't get
Okay.
Moving
emails,
on.
so.
All right. Any other questions? All right, seeing that there are no questions, we'll take a voice vote.
Mr. Bonnicky?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Ms. Crystal Martin?
Yes.
Mrs. McVeigh?
Yes.
Mr. Vox?
Yes.
Mr. Dalio?
Yes.
Mr. Hewitt?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item 12, operations, recommend a motion to approve the following instructional items A through H. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Any questions?
I have one for H for the Little Lake Harbor Police Officer contract. Should any board member who has a direct relative abstain from that or recuse themselves from that vote?
Any direct family member with the police department?
Yes.
Just look at the contract. No, no. Someone with a family member does not have to abstain from voting.
Okay. Any other questions?
Mr. Bonnicky?
No to 12G and yes to the rest.
Noted. Ms. Johnson?
A, B, yes. C, no. D, E, F, yes. G, no. H, yes. File that ethics complaint, Melissa. Oh, you're just going for the 5 million.
Okay.
Decorum, Mr. Hewitt, and that is the third time, I believe.
Yes. You've been warned several times about decorum.
Okay. We're almost done. Let's go.
Ms. Crystal Martin?
Yes.
Mrs. McVeigh?
Yes.
Mr. Vox?
Yes.
Mr. Dalio?
Yes.
Mr. Hewitt?
Recuse from G, yes to the rest.
Motion carries.
That's okay.
All right, item number 13, report of the Board Secretary Business Administrator. Recommend motion to approve the report of the Board Secretary Business Administrator, items A through N. May I have a motion?
Motion. Second.
Any questions? All right, seeing there are none, we'll go to a voice vote.
Mr. Bonnicky?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
A through F, yes. G, 1 through 3, yes. 4, 5, no. H, I, J, yes. K, no to professional health care and Thomas Hand, yes to the lease agreement and W for success. L, no. M, N, yes.
Ms. Crystal Martin?
Yes.
Mrs. McVeigh?
Yes.
Mr. Vox?
Yes.
Mr. Dalio?
Yes.
Mr. Hewitt?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item 14, informational items. Move to item 15, Residents Forum, General Topics. Board Policy number 0167 encourages community participation in every meeting. However, the board requests that the public respect a 3-minute time limit when commenting on any topic. Do we have anyone for Residents Forum?
Good evening. I apologize in advance if my thoughts are a little unorganized, but I am just going to say something that has been said time and time again by staff members that I've talked to, by community members, by students. I'm going to say that you guys are unable to work together. You guys cannot, it seems at least, that you guys cannot work together in a productive fashion to ensure the continued effective operation of this board. And there's a lot of personal attacks, and I'm not gonna just limit it to one member, because it has been more than one member in the past year or so that I've been coming to these meetings. The personal remarks towards other people and the lack of decorum when you guys are holding these meetings, it has to stop, because you guys are setting the example for staff members and students in both the junior high and high school who come to these meetings and watch these meetings online and are like, these people are immature as hell. They are immature and they are not able to work together. And it is frankly shameful, because we should be proud of the work that you guys do and that you guys contribute to running the schools, ensure that they are well run. And I'm finding myself time and time again not being able to be proud of what Pinelands Regional Board of Education does as a team and as a publicly elected body. And I'm not going to say any more than that. Thank you.
Thank you, Jacob. Anyone else for Residents Forum? Okay. Item 16, Board Forum. Begin with Mr. Vaux.
I don't have anything. Everyone enjoy the final days of summer.
Mr. Bonnicky.
I have nothing to add at this time.
Ms. Johnson?
Jacob, if you only knew, I would love to sit and have coffee with you and explain, because I know you're going to have a career in politics and you're a very smart young man and you're doing an excellent job, and I understand what you see is a shame, but time and time again, this is not a board, that's a team. They are not in the best interest of our students or our curriculum. It is a friend and families plan, and it's an honest shame that I could go to get training from NJSBA, which is the New Jersey School Board Association, which I would urge you to look into. I could Oprah everybody's transcripts, and you will see not one of these board members, except for me, has been taking monthly classes. They don't go to conferences. Let me speak up for myself. I do not get answers to any of the questions. I am newer to Pinelands. My children just are starting in the middle school, so I'm trying to learn. And yes, my directness or maybe my rudeness facade comes across, but you don't see the back end of the harassment and the disrespect and what I have to deal with on the back end. And usually the half hour before an executive, it's constant beratement. So I'm a little on edge come 6 o'clock. So I usually look a little unhinged at this point of the meeting, but it's the superintendent blocking my email,
This is not a.
not getting things done.
We
So a
can't
lot of
make
times,
we can't continue making accusations about people.
but they're
doing
not
that.
accusations, it's not slander, it's not libel if it's
David,
true.
give me one
I
second, please.
email my
You do not need
questions
to
that,
bring a student into
Okay.
behind the scenes of this board. I think he made great points.
yes,
He was
and
not
I
talking to just
answer
you
my
or any one
questions, then I'll talk to the public. I ask questions, I never get answers. If I do ask questions, they are answered the day of the meeting. So it's very hard to vote on things when you do not have the information that you're supposed to vote on, and last minute, the agendas change without notification. So that's all I'm saying. Look at the bigger picture. And yes, we do not work as a team whatsoever. We don't work as a functioning board. We don't have meetings. We don't talk about anything beforehand, afterhand. It's executive session. We are told what we're supposed to vote on and what to expect. So no, I'm not happy with a 98% graduation rate or a failing math program or that our kids can't do algebra. But our merit increase is going to be based on attendance. Let's focus on the students that attend school, get them college ready, and not worry about attendance when you already got paid out on that merit increase years
that's-
ago.
Decorum,
Thank
Okay.
you.
she continually just attacks, and it has to stop.
Crystal Martin.
I mean, I think that Jacob said everything that needed to be said. Thank you, Jacob.
Mr. Dalio.
Yeah, and Jacob is on point, yes, he's a very astute young man, he's definitely gonna go far. And I can't wait for the years to come on this board with him. I know he'll be sitting in that seat. As far as, like, council could disagree with me, but during board forum, a board member can say basically whatever they want to say at that time. If they're held liable to what they say, it's up to them. So, you know, even though we have our differences, if Ms. Johnson wants to say whatever, the fallout's going to be on her, not, please don't stop her. You know, if we're talking about agenda items, if we're talking about things that are open for discussion, that's different. But if it's a board's member's time to talk, and if they want to express themselves in a certain way, then so be it. This board, no, I'm not going to speak to Jacob like one-on-one because I think that's improper. This board works completely together. Only one person. I've worked with each and every board member here, Lisa Betty, Patty Martin, Crystal Martin, Betty Ann McVeigh, Mr. Bonnicky. Ryan is new, but I'm sure we'll work together at some point. I've never had any issues with anyone on this board. No one. We've all worked together. So when I hear someone saying it's a dysfunctional board, it's not. Not from my perch, it isn't. The issues are not coming from the board. I would hope that the public understands that. It comes from one area, and it continues to come from one area every month. And yes, if you did see the emails, you would see where the condescending, the arrogance, and the rudeness of those emails directed at certain board members and staff. If you read those, you would see a lot more behind the scenes. So when someone paints the victim and then goes out and gaslights people, that's a problem. And that's been seen that since this person's been on the board.
It's a big word.
And please don't interrupt me, I'm speaking right now. So, and that's the truth. I mean, really, open my emails. Open the president's, you'll see.
You can't get them from the board.
Okay, so,
He's got the floor.
get them from the staff. I mean, anyway, I've seen them, I've been copied on them. I've seen some of the words they've been using, again, the attacks on people and the way the emails are structured. It's like, who speaks to someone like that? Is this 1950s? You know, if you're in management, you know you don't speak to people like that. All right? First of all, she's not our employee. She's a staff member here. She is the head of the district. She runs the district. We work collectively with the superintendent. Our one job is that, yes, we do hire the superintendent, okay? And we do approve things that the superintendent puts on the agenda for approval. But we don't sit here and say, you know, you're insubordinate, you're my employee, don't talk back. I mean, like, that is unheard of, the things that are being said. I'm like, I've never seen it before. No one acts like that. I don't care what kind of disagreements you have or whatever problems you have with somebody. When you come to the table, it's like there is a certain part called decorum. You have to maintain it. And as far as 15 years of being a board member, I really doubt when I hear someone taking pot shots of like what we do. I've taken more workshops and gone to more New Jersey School Board functions, and you can shake your head and
I
all
did.
you want. I know
I have your
I know
transcripts.
exactly how many I've been to. Since you like to go and you want to go after everyone's transcripts, you like to go after people and research them, which is another odd one. But I've been to more over the years than you probably ever will. You've only been on the board, this is finishing up your second year.
And I have
And you
more
sit here and you're gonna
credits
tell
and
me that what we've
certificates.
done, Betty Ann McVeigh, myself, and Mr. Bonnicky, the number of conventions I've been to, the number of workshops I've been to, all sponsored by New Jersey School Boards. Maybe if you didn't look, maybe you need to look hard enough. But again, I don't wanna, again, go down that rabbit hole. But when I hear somebody say something that's not true and try to gaslight, I feel I should correct that person. But I mean, again, we're going into September. We have a new school year. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not gonna say that we're gonna work, I'm ever gonna work well with one person. There's only one person I'll never be able to work with. I've never said that before. That's never gonna happen. It's not that we haven't tried. It's not the board, it's one person continuing doing the same stuff, embarrassing our superintendent, trying to embarrass our assistant superintendent, going after the principal, going after countless people, certain board members. It's not us. It's not the majority of the board. Okay? And I hope the public sees that, and I'm sorry taking up so much time, but I feel it needs to be put on the record. A lot of times the board doesn't say anything. It's almost condoning the behavior of a certain board member. Every time we don't say anything, it almost looks like we condone it, and I don't. I'm done, thank you.
All right. Ms. McVeigh?
Nothing at this time.
Just wanted to say thank you, Jacob, for sharing during the residents' forum. There are many positive things going on here at Pinelands. It's wonderful to see our recently graduated seniors getting ready to prepare to go to college, to military, to career, and to other places, to see many of our alumni succeeding in college and military and in the trades. There are some really great things happening. Are there challenges in our district? Of course there are challenges in our district. There are challenges in academic learning in every school district right now. And those are all things that people are trying to work together in a positive manner to address. Unfortunately, there's no easy button, quick fix to solve mathematics issues for kids. It takes time, and it takes a lot of work all across the board to do that. And that is the same in many different areas. But it's comforting to know that we have many staff members here who are willing to put in the hard work and the effort to try to make those things happen and to come alongside students and encourage them to grow and to be successful. We're looking forward to the start of the school year and seeing things get busy around here with athletics and clubs and students taking classes, and we're thankful for the administrators and teachers who are putting in extra work in the summer to get things ready, and we look forward to a successful school year. With that being said, may I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Meeting is adjourned.